Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am TheLife's call. Life is always a lesson for us, and today I will tell you true stories that help us understand the truth in the life. The first story is about the elephant's rope, and the second one is how to manage your thinking. Let's start. The elephant's rope. A gentleman was walking through an elephant camp, and he spotted that the elephants were not being kept in cages or held by the use of chains. All that was holding them back from escaping the camp was a small piece of rope tied to one of their legs. As the man gazed upon the elephants, he was completely confused as to why the elephants did not just use their strength to break the rope and escape the camp. They could easily have done so, but instead, they did not try to do at all. Curious and wanting to know the answer, he asked the trainer nearby why the elephant was just standing there and never tried to escape. The trainer replied, "When they are very young and much smaller, we use the same size rope to tie them, and at that age, is enough to hold them. As they grow up, they are conditioned and to believe they cannot break away. They believe the rope can still hold them, so they never try to break free." So, the only reason that the elephants were not breaking free and escaping from the camp was that over time they adopted the belief that it just wasn't possible. Time is something extremely powerful in this world. The power of time is to change everything. What you think or what you do. Over time, it all becomes programmed. Day by day, it's like an invincible rope that you are holding on to. It makes you believe that you will have to follow it because it's only natural. So, the lesson or the moral of the story here is, no matter how much the world tries to hold you back, always continue with the belief that what you want to achieve is possible. Believing you can become successful is the most important step in actually achieving it. The second story is the thinking out of the box, which means a creative thinking. The story begins in a small Italian town hundreds of years ago. A small business owner owed a large sum of money to a loan shark. The loan shark was a very old, unattractive-looking guy that just so happened to fancy the business owner's daughter. He decided to offer the businessman a deal that could completely wipe out the debt he owed him. However, the catch was that we would only wipe out the debt if he could marry the businessman's daughter. Needless to say, this proposal was met with a look of disgust. The loan shark said that he could place two pebbles into a bag, one white and one black. The daughter would then have to reach into the bag and pick out a pebble. If it was black, the debt could be wiped, but the loan shark would then marry her. On the other hand, if it was white, the debt would also be wiped, but the daughter would not have to marry the loan shark. Standing on the pebble-strewn path in the businessman's garden, the loan shark bent over and picked up two pebbles. Whilst he picking them up, the daughter noticed that he would pick up two black pebbles and place them both into the bag. He then asked the daughter to reach into the bag and pick one. The daughter naturally had three choices as to what she could have done. The first one is refuse to pick a pebble from the bag. The second choice is take both pebbles out of the bag and expose the loan shark for cheating. And the last one is pick a pebble from the bag fully well knowing it was black, and sacrificed herself for her father's freedom. She drew out a pebble from the bag, and before looking at it, accidentally dropped it into the midst of the other pebbles. She said to the loan shark, "Oh, how clumsy of me! Never mind. If you look into the bag for the one that is left, you could be able to tell which pebble I picked. The pebble left in the bag is obviously black." And seeing as the loan shark did not want it to be exposed, he had to play along as if the pebble the daughter dropped was white and clear her father's debt. So the lesson of the story, or the moral of the story here, is it's always possible to overcome a tough situation through out of the box thinking and not give into the only option you think you have to pick from. And thank you for your listening.